Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that you're having the most wonderful morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are in the world. So I forgot to do my lights off, turn my lights off, my delicious little babies, and the reason why I've forgotten to do that is because I'm just doing one video after another, so I do apologise. So back off, back on again. Okay, my delicious little babies, and I hope that you're super duper well now then. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are having a super duper wonderful time wherever you are in the world, and that life is treating you also most deliciously. Okay, so much love to you all as well, my delicious little babies. Now I'm skipping everything else, but the weather's, you know, dry but cold in my neck of the woods in the old UK. Okay, now then, so we need to go on to some more information here. So I was listening to a video this morning, okay, and what it was, it took me back actually to when my youngest daughter actually, you know, when she was in school, you know, in senior school, okay, my beautiful and delicious little daughter, okay. It wasn't there actually. I do not believe that it was there when my eldest daughter, okay, but it was for my youngest. I could have that slightly wrong, but I do not believe that I have. No, I do not believe that I have. Okay, anyway, could be wrong. But where they brought in the, and it just reminded me of something that I'm going to talk about this, and then you'll jog some of your memories, my delicious little babies out there, yes? Well, you see, and I remember because we had a letter which was sent home, I'm pretty sure, was it yellow? It could have been, you know, A4 yellow, yes? And what it was, they were talking about these thumbprints, you know, where, you know, you can, you know, to pay for your school lunches. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Anyway, well, this was a few years ago now. Over a few years ago. When they brought it out, and that was in our neck of the woods in the old UK. And that was under, well, you know, it was over the other side, yes? Anyway, sorry, because I just didn't want to say what school my daughter would have gone to anyway, okay? Because, you know, obviously, do you understand what I mean? That's not information. The point is, so I'm not being disrespectful there, my delicious little babies, right? So my point is this. So I remember saying at the time, do you said to me and said, no. I said, we won't be doing that. Do you see what I'm saying with the old fingerprint, thumbprint? Do you see what I mean? I said, so what we can do, I said, there's two ways we can do this. I said, either you can have, you can, you know, I will gladly, you know, Mama Bear will make you a packed lunch. Or, you know, if she wanted to go out with her friends at lunchtime and have some kitching. Do you see what I mean? So she could go and get something to eat then. Do you see what I say? This has been around. So when I heard this morning, I didn't mean it, do you understand what I mean? In a nasty way, you know. So I'm not meaning it now in a nasty way. But it's been around a long time. In the old UK. Do you see what I mean? There's an awful lot of schools that it was going on with. But I just said no. And so did my daughter's father. He was the same, said no. Do you see what I mean? Of course, I was clocking it straight away. Do you see what I'm saying? She was a delicious little babies, yes? Anyway, that leads me on to saying, so I don't know, it just reminded me, you know. See what it is, I have my mind so full of everything. It's no flipping joke, you know, everybody, my delicious little babies, yes? My mind just gets so filled with everything, and there's so many things, you know, over the years and over the decades and everything, and it's things that I've just completely flipping forgotten about, you know. And then, like, as I do my videos, it's really, really quite odd, but do you see what I mean? But then I start to remember things. But when I heard this today, I thought, well, yes, I thought that's nothing new. So, you know, nothing nasty, God bless to the you know, to the uploader who were talking. No. Do you know what I mean? But I've known this long time. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So it's not being rude or disrespectful, okay? Now then, I don't know if any of you will remember this, my delicious little babies, but some years back, there was what was it called? What was that credit card called now? Is it Go Henry? Credit card? And what it was aimed at, okay, this is why they kept advertising, my delicious, beautiful little babes out there, yes, is that what it was aimed at is like, you know, oh, well, you know, for the young bairns, you know, children, I call them bairns, children, yes, for them to, you know, to have pocket money and everything for doing chores, you know, for doing chores around the home, okay. Well, instead of having the ka-ching, you know, pound, shilling, pence, dollars, change, cash, well, this is all about training your young bairns, you know, children, to have credit cards, you know, like little debit cards. Some of you delicious little babies will remember these adverts, you really will, you know. And that's what it just reminded me of. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So, of course, I mean, if we look at this logically, from the time that they actually brought, you know, debit cards, credit cards in, do you see what I'm saying? I mean, this has obviously been a project that, you know, who has been working on for quite some time. Decades. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? The one that seemed to be around for a very long time, that's just come into me old noddle, that has. And by the way, you cannot use that card. And if my mind served me correctly, when I was working as a hotel receptionist, was not allowed to use that card then either, American Express. So for most of you, my delicious little babies, you will know that card, American Express, but it could not be used in certain places. Yes, I remember that as well. Yes, all coming back to me now. Yes. Do you see what I'm saying? So anyway, so this is nothing new really. All it would have meant is that the parents, okay, the parents would have, you know, if God bless their beautiful dear souls, because we have to say that, okay, because, you know, we've got the ones who are awake, who are very alert to things, and then, of course, you know, we have the other ones who very sadly are not. So, you know, that's why you have to say, God bless them. But the fact is, all you do is you just done saying it now. Just what I'm saying to you, because say something goes wrong and then the fingerprint, whatever it is, yes, then your daughter or your son is not going to get nothing to eat at school. So going back to that again with a thumbprint. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Anyway, I know what I'm talking about. So anyway, yes, it was just, you know, to hear that this morning, but that just led my old noddle to remember the old credit cards, you know, what they were advertising, you know, to train the bairns. Sorry, I'm just ticking this off, my delicious little babies. You know, just to train the young bairns, you know, just not to use cash, basically. Okay? So anyway, last thing to say now, very quickly, before I cut it off to my last video for today. So that one's ticked off. This one is on, BitChute, okay? So it's all one word, okay? It's not shoot as in H, it's shoot as in C, you know, BitChute, okay? And if you could please, and what you're looking for, okay, is the uploader is called Falcon, okay, Falcon Calf, it's all one word, Falcon Calf, okay, then hyphen, sharing is saving, okay, my delicious little babies, yes, sharing is saving, yes, so we're going to tick this one off as well, my delicious little babies. And what you're actually looking for, I mean, you could actually type it in actually, do you understand what I mean if you want to do it in the way? Fanos, so it's spelled F for Freddy, A for Apple, M for November, O for Oscar, S for sugar. Fanos, yes. Rant, okay, my delicious little babies. And then what you're looking for, you know, then, or if you just want to type that in, do you see what I mean? You could type all of this into Google or whatever your search engine is, please and thank you, my delicious little babies. You know, Fanos rant, okay? Died suddenly, the new normal. Okay, so you could just type all of that in. Thanos Rant died suddenly, the new normal. Okay, then you could just type, put BitChute next to it, yeah, or Falcon's Cafe, and then you should come up with it. Yes, and delicious little babies, yes. Anyway, and what it is, I think this goes on for about 30 minutes, and this is on BitChute, my delicious little babies, yes. It goes on for about the next 30 minutes, and basically what he's saying is that, you know, at the end of the day, you know, with so many, God bless their beautiful dear souls, who are passing, okay? Well, do you know what I mean? Anyway, he's expressing his opinion. So please, if you'd just like to take a look at that, my delicious little babies, yes, okay? Now then, and there's two, so I'm trying to keep my videos. I'm going to cut it off, my delicious little babies, and I'm just going to say the other, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3 left to go. Okay, my delicious little babies. So until my next video, thank you so very much, even if you even take a look at my videos. So thank you, okay? And, you know, and until my next video, please continue to feel the love, okay? Please give a hug or a pat on the back or a shake of the hand. To any friends, family, some work colleagues, do you know what I mean? Just tell them they're juicy and delicious and that you love them, okay? So until the next one, God bless, take care, thank you, goodbye.